Just come down past the, a little bit further down past the bus station. See, it's getting a bit harder to film anything here with the noise and that. Don't know how the audio quality is going to come out. But yeah, just going to go over to the old red patch. This is certainly here where the ferry comes in. If you can just see it down there. Get a bit closer anyway. That's the King Lud. A nice, well, I don't know, sort of average pub, I guess. And we've got Greenham's over there. It's my old corner shop where I used to work and live, just around the corner, kind of connected to it. Very nice place to live, kinda. You know, with the ocean just here. You could kind of just like get out of bed. Sorry about, oh shit. It's not very good cameramanship. Yeah, you could just kind of get out of bed and come down. I mean, it's not doesn't look very nice right now, but there are parts of this beach where, when it's not like sort of seaweedy blooms, that's you know, it's really nice. And on the right day, we've come down here for a bit of a skinny dip and that after the pubs in the winter. I think we did it around New Year's before, actually. That was an experience. Yeah. So nobody, well, I wouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people aren't really sure why this area is called Red Patch. And it's sort of just kind of become a part of the local law. It's sort of been the accepted name by most people for a long time. But if you look at the tarmac, maybe you won't be able to see it on this camera, but it's kind of got like a red tint to it. And the reason we used to call it Red Patch is obviously because of the red tarmac, but it was quite renowned when it was new, when they like did it up, possibly in like 98 or something like that. It was it was really good for skateboarding. So the skaters, the skateboarders used to just call it Red Patch really, and it just kind of stuck. But I've asked so many people why it used to be, you know, why it's called that, and I always seem to get a different answer. Now, obviously my answer is just one of them, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty much fucking certain that, like, you can see there's like a red kind of thing to it. But I've heard all sorts, I can't really remember most, but it's turning out to be a bit of a bullshit story, isn't it? Yeah. The main one that I've heard is that it used to be called Red Patch because all the people used to skateboard down here and it used to get covered in blood. But that sounds false to me. I don't know. It's just, you know, it did used to be red, so obviously that makes a bit more sense, but nobody seems to remember that. And yeah, quite a nice place to be. Problem is, it's sort of one of these dodgy areas where you always get your sort of like local drunk and, you know, like a bit sort of rough people hang out here and sort of spoil it. Which is quite embarrassing really, because you know, it's sort of like where all the tourists come off the boat or the hovercraft, and first thing they see, it's not really great, is it? What can you do? Always a small minority that ruin things for the but I'm sure I'll be one of them soon, so yeah, whatever. Can't really criticise too much. It's a lovely place though, down here. It's sort of quieter than I was expecting it, to be honest, and it sort of holds a lot of memories for me, you know, like old relationship stuff and breakups and things, and just being a bit of a fucking emo, sat on the wall and thinking about my life and that when I lived close by. Yeah. I'm just coming onto Union Street now as well. That's the main sort of high street of Ryde. The one up the top that's actually called High Street has died off now. It started when Woolworths closed, and it's basically just been decaying, and more things have been closing until there's not really much left. But all of the service stuff, all of the pubs and bars are down here really. So this is like the spot. With this being the largest residential area on the Isle of Wight, largest residential town, sorry. It's kind of the main night out place, because I think, to be honest, Newport is a bit more sort of like dispersed when it comes to places to go for a night out. So you end up just sort of like doing a lot of walking, and there's not really a clear crawl. Whereas with here, you know, you kind of start at the top of the Wetherspoons and work your way down. It can be a really good night out. Yeah. Everything's always changing slightly when I come back. This place used to be the Caribbean, and it used to be the Mexican place without some sort of gaming bar, which is quite cool, but I'm not really sure how it will last. Hopefully it does. Yeah. An old Toy Master. Used to get her Pokemon cards and shite from there. Sports and Models it used to be called. Now it's just Toy Master. Right. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there again, to be honest, because it's getting to be surrounded by a bit more people, and it's not really. I'm like, oh, what's this guy doing? Film everyone and stuff. It's a bit weird, so I'll stop.